Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hey Rusty, this is the new rescue dog. His name's Rusty Roy, and he's got real pretty eyes. What do you think he is? Put it in the comments, because we don't really know. Other than he is a sweet dog and he minds really good. He does chase the chickens a little bit and has been known to poop on my shop floor. But we're working on that, he's a puppy. Thank you for being here. My name's Chris. This is Financial Prepper. So we got a lot of news to talk about today. Me and Rusty, come on, you're part of the program. We're gonna walk around and visit and try to think through some of these things together as a community. Nobody knows everything. And as soon as you think you know it all, guess what? You don't. Israel is expecting an attack within 48 hours. I heard that news and it made me think of all the stuff that I've been learning, a lot like you, about Israel and Palestine, Hamas, and all these things. But just know Israel's going to get attacked in 48 hours, supposedly, by Iran and its allies. They're expected to launch a large-scale attack on Israel. Now, I said all that because I want to ask and see if you have noticed the same thing I have, where the news we get, whether it be on Twitter, X, I don't know if you get any good news on Facebook or news at all, any news platform, is it one-sided? I was scrolling through Twitter, going through Telegram channels and all the places I get my news, and it seems like it's very one-sided, like Israel is wanting to RAPE prisoners, like the right to rape. I said it, don't take me off, okay? What is going on with that? And I said this a long time ago. Do you remember when Hamas sent 150 drones or something like that towards Israel, and the Iron Curtain knocked them all down, pretty much, very little damage. And after that, Israel launched an attack, and then it was like radio silence. We didn't hear anything. It's like, oh, they launched an attack and it's just kind of over. Well, let me tell you, I think they leveled the place. Ever since then, it's Israel's killing children. Israel's doing all these heinous, evil things. They're the worst. Well, let me tell you, there's two sides to every story. The first casualty is the truth in war, and I think that's exactly what's going on. But I don't know for sure. If you know more than me, please put it in the comments. I rely on the community quite a bit, and I hope you get in there. There's some really good people in there, and I know them personally. I can vouch for them. 14% of all non-citizens, I don't know if it's all, let's be clear, registered to vote. Norcross, Georgia. This is one apartment complex that was known to house illegal aliens, and the man showed up and he was pretty much telling them he's trying to get illegals to vote, and maybe encouraging them to just say what they're doing. And they were like, oh, we've already voted. It was 14%. You got to think about the Biden administration, which consists of Barack and possibly Big Mike running everything. Biden, he's gone. He's been history. Now he's really gone. Now the whole world realizes, oh, he's actually gone. Oh, wow. Yeah, he couldn't pour pee out of a boot, or he doesn't know if he's washing, drying, or hanging out. And he's always been that way, really. Say whatever, do whatever to get a vote. That's his whole life has been like that. Anyway, sorry, I went on a rant there. But their plans at the border to leave it open are working out perfectly. Just like we thought. Just like I've made several videos about. Newsom. I can't read my writing. Newsom. Oh, memes. Governor Newsom of California. He's wanting to do away with memes. What the heck? That's like outlawing the question mark or something. You can't just do that. But governments are doing more and more of this more power, more control. It's for your safety, just like England. England is putting in facial recognition to prosecute protesters. More control, more power. That's 1984, the book. It's their playbook. The gold medal. I've got very short notes. The gold medal was won by a man in the women's Olympics. You go, man, dude, whatever. You really crushed it. He was really whipping those girls left and right. And they gave him a medal afterwards. Isn't that something? Just more crazy. It gets crazier by the day. We're going to start adding more stories because I can't cover them all. Idaho, remember what happened in Dutch country with the tractors? Well, Idaho recently had over 120 tractors show up to the governor's luncheon, I believe it was, to protest the water curtailment. This small water problem has turned into the biggest water curtailment that's ever happened in the United States. There's people that are going to lose their farm. There's people who are going to lose their crops. One guy said he was going to lose $3 million. And that's probably the farm. It sounds like a lot of money, but there's a lot of expense when you're a farmer. I know several farmers, and man, that's a lot of work, and it's a lot of gamble. You don't know what's going to happen, the crop, this, that, and other, rain, no rain, whatever, too much rain, prices. They fight all that, and then to have the government say, hey, we said you could get some water, but you're getting too much. But if you'll think through this is actually what the government's supposed to do. They're supposed to govern. They're supposed to make sure that one person doesn't get all the water and everybody else can have some. But I have a funny feeling that maybe the government's not exactly doing what's best for us. Maybe they're doing what's best for them. More than likely. If you know anything about this, if you know somebody that's experiencing it, turn them on to my channel, tell them I'll have them on. I would love to interview people and really understand what's going on with the water curtailment. It takes me back to Mao, Stalin. The governments do not have a very good track record when it comes to governing the food. See, they're not supposed to do that. But, water, using the water to grow food, it's a sketchy situation. Brad Little is the governor's name, and I looked him up as soon as I heard about this. And I wanted to make sure he wasn't on the World Economic Forum, because it sounds par for the course. I couldn't find anything. Seems like a conservative guy. I don't want to, make false accusations and make something out of something that it's not. Maybe there is a problem with the aquifer. Maybe it's damaged. I don't know. But I know some of you in the community will. Now, Stacey does have, as soon as I get the sun out of your eyes, Stacey has wanted for president coins. Not anymore, sorry. She doesn't have these, but they look a lot like these. I'm not sure what the new ones say, but they are going crazy. Now, there was like 8,500 of the new ones, and now there's like 5. If you'll get on the email list, you'll know about this stuff early, and you'll have the price list at your fingertips for everything you can imagine. Palladium, platinum, gold, silver, all the prices and the spot prices. Okay, so all you have to do for the email is text your email to Stacey, her cell phone. That's it, 318-564-5823, 318-564-5823. And you'll get the email. It'll just pop up, boop. Once a week, We're not going to spoof you. I'm not going to sell your email. You're just going to get gold and silver updates, real short, and you'll have it. And you can shop around with it because you need to get 3 bids. Now, I think that's it, guys. I think that's all I'm going to know. As soon as I let you go, I'll think of something else. But until then, I've lost my dog. Rusty! Have an awesome, awesome day. Later.